Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Lessons with Lemming. This is World of Tanks with Tanks for the Mammeries, and we are in part 6 of Lessons with Lemming, low tier scouting. Today, Lemming and I are going to play a couple of fights in some lower tier tanks, light tanks, and just practice on some of the maps and try to figure out what we can do to improve the chances of our team winning a match, because both of us earlier in the day on Saturday were having a difficult time getting decent teams and ending up with results that we really wanted. So, this is more about how to influence the battle, thinking ahead, and figuring out how to counter what players who really don't know what they're doing are doing, and staying safe and trying to win the game and do some carrying. So anyway, Lemming and I are going to play a couple of battles here in low tier light tanks and try to influence the battle and think ahead and see what we can do to influence gameplay. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is part 6 of Lessons with Lemming, Tanks for the Mammeries, playing World of Tanks. Thanks very much, everybody. And if you do like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It'll help my channel. And anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I will catch you on the next one. Thanks, everybody. I got on and started playing tanks earlier just to kind of check in and see how I was doing,
Mhm.
and I ended up with like a 38% win rate. The teams were just so bad. Um, but I had like my win rate was like 1800, but my average win rate was like 1800, but I was just getting crushed. Just couldn't help it. But I was playing well. I haven't done my laundry. I haven't taken a shower. I'm still in my pajamas. It's been a great day. You can't really complain about that.
Yeah.
Like, I get to lay around all day in my pajamas. I will say this: I did watch you and True Voodoo. I watched his video of
Oh.
y'all's playing the uh, 268 and whatever it was you were playing. That was just dirty. You guys are just dirty, nasty, dirty people.
Oh, that video.
Yeah, y'all are just fucking dirty. I mean, if I could play like that, great. I would be happy to play like that, but y'all are just dirty bastards.
I think the whole time we were complaining about how difficult it
Yeah,
was.
exactly. You're like, this tank needs to be buffed. It's so bad. I mean, it was just so ugly. That was brilliant. I spent an hour laughing to that.
I'm glad.
Yeah, it was a good video. So I'm gonna start
Um,
following him because he's got some interesting stuff going on. He makes it look so easy. But
does he still make videos?
I don't know. But I just found it today. So like I just dived into the rabbit hole today. So I don't know if he's still doing them or not. But that was brilliant.
Yeah, it looks like he hasn't made a video in 3 weeks. Damn.
Wow.
Play low. One thing I really like about below tier 5 is you basically every other game get into a carry situation.
Mhm.
And so, with your favorite tier 4 tank and my favorite tier 4 tank, we can just sort of practice dealing
Yeah.
with 1v5s as an
Yeah.
example.
That's right. That's really what's been happening. Like, I just had a defeat in BT7 artillery
Yeah.
where I had a win rate of 2765, and then was another defeat here. I just lost a game with a 3400 win rate play. Like, I'm having some really killer. Here's what's happening. I'm having these defeats. This is a 2900 win 8 game defeat, but what I'm doing is falling back, right? So like the team just shits the bed, and I go,
Hmm.
what is it that fucking Lemming told me last week? He told me to fall back. So it's really been pulling in these games to give me actually really pretty incredible losses, frankly, sadly.
Right. And then sometimes you'll get lucky and they'll turn into a win.
Yeah, I'm at 54% right now.
Right. Okay. Okay.
So
So I mean that's
it's a
not
Saturday
bad.
evening, so it's not great, but it's better than you can expect.
Right. Okay. So I mean, if you want, I just bought a BT7.
Really?
Yeah, we could always drop down if games go bad because I do have that tank now.
Okay.
Um, but I'd say, do you actually want to start off with tier 3? Are you
I'll
comfortable?
do with whatever you want. Let's see, what do I have? I've got the Panzer 38T, which I love.
Sure,
I
that'd
got
be
a
great.
60% win rate in that tank. It's just a great tank.
Oh yeah, if we play tier 5s or below tier 5, I would expect us to be winning like 70%,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah,
Just that's what I'm used to.
I would agree with that. I mean, this tank right here is, if I've got a 60% win rate in this tank solo in pubs,
Right.
uh, having a platoon. Okay,
So do you want to start off with a tier 3 game?
why not? Let's have some fun tonight. I mean,
Sure.
I know that's slumming for you. I know it's really slumming for you to go like back to kindergarten. But it's, you know what? What the fuck? It's been a bad. It's been rough in there today. It has
Yeah,
been.
for sure. And like I got the same with mentoring. Like we could carry in tier 7, but it was like we were trying really hard.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I'd still like to. Uh, the principles on the maps and the play on the maps are actually still the same at this level as they are
Yes.
at higher tiers, right? So
Yeah.
I'm still interested in learning about maps, and you and I need to figure out: are we going to? You want to do another 6 episodes?
Oh, I'd love to.
Okay, then I'll send you. I'll uh, send you the stuff for the
Sure.
next 6 episodes.
Okay.
Because go ahead.
Do you want to take the hill here? I think that's really aggressive, and we might get killed.
I think we'll
I
get
would.
killed.
Yeah. So why don't we work on taking the one line and see what happens? Because I can get up to here and
Yeah.
spot in the one line,
Yep.
and then you can get a lot of that. I think your gun is really good, right?
It should be. It'll let you down a little bit, but it's a pretty darn good gun.
Like you'll reload fast enough.
Yeah. And I'm gonna sit back just behind you. If you go up to like
That's really good
F2,
idea.
then
Yeah,
I'll sit
exactly.
slightly back behind you.
Perfect. So I have Binox and Camonet.
Oh,
Nothing's
you do?
here.
Okay.
There we
There's
go.
one going. Missed him. Sorry, my bad.
I'm gonna shoot the Panzer 38. Make it, yeah.
I'm gonna have to come join you.
I think your best bet is actually play this E2 rock here. That's gonna give you the best shots. When it's safe, of course.
Play the what?
You see this rock?
Yeah.
That tends to be the best. This tier is really fun, actually.
He's dead.
Okay.
Watch out.
For the what?
No, you are. You're paying attention. That other guy was. Oh shit.
Oh.
38T just got me. And the
Okay.
the UE57 is over there also. He's like
Far back. Probably like here.
no, he's over the TD spot on the 4 line.
Okay. I think, okay, so because you're low, I think your best bet is to not really do much for the next bit, and I'm going to blind fire the UE57.
Okay.
Or maybe I can just push that Panzer. So
38's dead.
So you just want to like, awesome. Do you want to just platoon together, or do you want to, like, we can work through, instead of like a mentoring thing, I can be more of a platoon mate, if you want.
I think we should talk about the maps and stuff. I think
Sure.
at this low tier, I'm not sure how much mentoring is necessarily gonna be any good because people are so fucking stupid crazy at this tier.
Yeah.
That
Well, so what I was thinking about is, like, in this game, you kind of get to experience a lot of, like, I feel like a lot more strategy happens. Like, you're much more valuable as an individual.
this is true.
So, like, you can be a much bigger force if you're against bad players. Okay. So, I mean, in this game, there's not much strategy because you just waffle stuff. I think it's a good idea to push in and try to get more damage.
Yeah, I was just taking some shots on those guys at a distance. I probably should have moved up.
No, it's fine. There's the UE. Nice.
He's behind behind the rock. I can't hit him. Oh, maybe I can.
Okay. Oh, you're looking for shots.
It's okay. I'm gonna come down.
Okay.
So I think if we're gonna do this,
Yeah.
we probably ought to talk about the maps, and because here's the thing I learned a long time ago. I had a weapons instructor who said to me, if you're going to get into a gunfight with somebody, it's a lot easier to get into a gunfight with a professional because you know what they're going to do.
Yeah.
When it's a complete amateur or muppet who's got himself a gun, you have no idea what he's going to do, and so you don't really know how to deal with it. And that's
It's
what
like
playing
they're
at
so
Tier
bad.
3 is. Yeah, they're so bad, and they're going to do the unexpected that you really have no idea how to react to it, right?
Right.
And that's sort of what it is at Tier 3. It's very much the same sort of... They're all
Right.
Muppets, and nobody knows what they're doing.
And so kind of what you need to do is you need to put yourself in a position that's so good that they could do something weird.
And you'll survive, which is why
Yeah.
I've been playing all day, has been doing a lot of falling back, because they're doing shit that just...
Doesn't make
We're either
sense.
raffle stomping the other team, or we're getting raffle stomped.
Right. Okay. So what I would say is Westfield a tier 3 map?
It can be, yeah. Wow, I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't know. I was just thinking out loud. Um,
I should play my
okay.
BT7 too.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll practice taking positions and like hopefully we'll get into some carries and we'll win more than 50%.
Okay, I'm good with
I
that.
think, yeah.
I think we just run as fast as we can.
Yeah, and just like play games so we get more experience. Oh,
Yeah,
mine's again.
of course.
Okay. Do you want to do? We're on the south this time. So from the south, I think that F4 is a really good position. I don't think we've ever played mines together.
No, I don't think we have either.
Right, and so what you can do is you can go to F4 and then you can shoot everyone driving up the ramp.
Yeah.
And in this tier, that's a very strong play.
I've often sat back at like K4 and done the same thing in this tank because it sees everything up there.
Right, and that's not a bad play. It's just not as good.
Right. It's not as aggressive, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
And in a platoon, I don't mind doing it in a platoon with you moving up, but when you're playing with nobody else and the rest of your team is filled with idiots, I'd rather be less aggressive.
Right. Well, especially in tier 4. In tier 10, you can get away with it. So try going for this rock. The one I shot. And I'm just going to play here.
Okay.
And then we can shoot at the steward. People like him. I'm getting shots. Nice. And so you can see we've given them the hill, but he's going to constantly attack things. 3, you know. Nice. Perfect. And so now you could leave. In my opinion, that would be a good play doing that. It's okay. You can leave them later.
No, I know. I've got shots on this. Oh shit! I don't.
So when you play this rock, you have to hug it and just make sure this guy doesn't shoot you. That's about it. And you have to be really patient because the thing is, you have so much support. Like you're fine. And I'm supporting you too from over here. Yeah. And so I wouldn't really poke here. Only poke if you know that someone's not looking. You have this angle on the hill. And shoot at the M3 if he's not looking.
Oh. Whoa.
Yeah, see, that's where you're going to get a lot of damage.
Yeah,
That's why you're positioned.
I had to get out.
Right, okay, good enough.
It didn't make sense for me to stay. The steward was eyeballing me from the hill as well.
Yeah. Okay, well, where do you think your next play? Because I think we could push the one line again.
We probably could, but you're already committed. That's the problem. So, me to get to where you are is going to be very difficult. On the other hand, because this 3 is right over my head, so I could go around the other side of this hill.
Okay, so personally, I think it's best just to not do anything. Because the one line actually isn't an option, because I've got 2 TDs who are just sitting here in shot.
Okay. Well, I've got this. Yeah, this Stewart was right over my head, so there's not a lot I can do to.
Right, deal with him.
Yeah. Although now we can push up.
Right, and so here you could retake the hill.
Yeah.
And just kind of take the hill, and that would win the game. There you go. And just believe this person.
Oh my god, he totally missed my shot.
Now don't go too far. Go TDs here.
No, I know. I'm avoiding those guys.
Okay.
I might be able to get that too, though.
So
Sorry,
let's
the Panzer
talk
IV.
about this, because it gets really risky. Oh, once you're done shooting at the Panzer.
No, I don't have a shot at it.
Okay. So, in this game, the way you have to push down to deal with these players here is you have to get into these bushes.
Yeah.
So
I always sit way back.
Yeah. I mean, everyone dies here, but if you wanted to push... Let's just wait for eyes. I'm sorry.
Sorry. I got it.
I would say just, even if he goes dark, just kill him. Okay. And then for I have shots in this one. So, like, on a map like this, you need to win the hill eventually. But it's like, you don't have to do it at the beginning of the game. And that's
Right.
why I think. So now we're in a carry position, just like I said. And we know where they are. So
Yeah.
let's spread out along this ridge to get shots on people like the Panzer IV.
Roger.
And like we can do that if you follow me. And these bushes here.
That's where I was. Yeah, that's exactly where I was heading.
Okay. And so what I'd say is let me swat them, sit behind the bushes, and wait, I'll swat them. I have binocs, so I can totally do that.
Okay.
And then you can get your top down. Maybe kill the martyr. Okay, I'm gonna kill the martyr. One HP.
God damn it.
Oh,
Did you kill him or did I kill him?
I got the kill.
Shit.
I should have let you. I'm sorry.
1 HP. That's alright. I don't mind. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Panzer IV.
Yep. There we go.
Nice. That's another 5-minute carry.
Yeah.
Dude, we got 7 kills one game. I got 5, you got 5.
I had 870 damage in that game.
Amazing.
That's ridiculous for this tier.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
And so, like, I imagine a lot of that came from the opening position. I guess, probably.
You know, I'll have to go back and look at that. But yeah, I tend to think you're right. 800. I mean, 531 is no bullshit. That's really good damage for this tier.
Yeah. Yeah.
And to do 800, that's just stupid.
Yeah. That's a really good game.
That's only a second class badge.
Insane. What the hell?
Isn't that insane in this tank?
Yeah.
Ridiculous. All right, what do you want to play next? You want to keep doing that, or you want to go to like tier 5?
Let's do tier 5. We can like platoon. Well, what I'll do is I'll only play the BT7 with you, so we know what our win rate in it is in tier 3. Okay.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that'd be funny. Okay. So I'm still trying to learn a T67. I'm just not good at it. But my favorite tank in the entire world, and the reason my car is named after it, is
What's your car name?
It's the Panzerkampfwagen for Alf H.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so I like the derp on that, which I know is horrible, but I really do enjoy the derp on that tank.
We could play it if you want. Or I could, like, I still think the 67's, like, really analogous to upper tiers.
Okay.
And it forces you to think strategically. So, like, I think that's a good idea.
All right, I'll play that.
Okay. Let me just make sure I don't have a camera net on this vehicle. So
I do. I have Gunlink drive, net, and binos.
I have a rammer, but
And
basically the same.
I'm running coke on it as well.
That's probably a good idea.
Why can't I add a... Oh, that's why. I found the gun is not as accurate as other people think it is.
The 67?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely inaccurate. Like, it's not a sniping tank. It's like, it has accuracy because it shoots fast.
Well, but people post their replays on YouTube where they've got the gods of RNG on their side for that game, and you're like, how come my gun doesn't fucking shoot like this gun does, right?
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, and it's because they get like their thumb up the ass, cockeyed, drunk, and they still manage to hit something across the field, and you're like, my gun doesn't fucking do that.
Yeah, that's the 67. Okay, so in this game, I don't think we've played this map at all.
We have. We went up the one line in the T-54s. Or sorry, we went across the K line in the T-54s. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I would say is a bad starting position in this lineup, and the reason for that is 4 light tanks. So I would be more inclined to kind of try to win the north with you on this map.
Okay.
And so the north is a rough area to play, but it's not useless at all.
I got stuck on this map earlier tonight in a KV2. It was horrible.
No.
It was...
Where'd you get stuck?
Well, I just, ended up trying to fight the north off because there was just no other better way to do it.
Oh, yeah.
And I had a couple of guys that just didn't know what to do.
And so where did you sit? Because if you're fighting the north in the KV2, I think here would be
No. I was on the other side.
Oh, okay. I see. And then you're like, this is rough. Like, this entire area sucks to defend.
Yeah, I didn't go there. I went to like A7.
I see. Yeah, that's rough.
I just didn't have much of a choice.
Right. So I'm thinking we'll just double tap whoever comes around this corner. And that's going to make things a lot easier for us.
Please.
So it's going to be the 67.
I think so too.
What we want to do is we want to line up side by side so that you don't get spotted first and then he stops. So we're just going to sit here and then we can hit this guy. There, exactly.
He hated that.
Yeah.
That was dirty.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm going to see if I can finish him off.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Okay, so next thing is, I would ask, do you think we should be aggressive here?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, let's do it.
Because, yeah, I do. I would take this first shot right. There's a rock right across the way here, right there.
Yeah.
I would take a look at that to see what we can do for shooting the people on the hill over there.
And then there's no one.
There's nobody, so let's push up. Whoop, hang on. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too.
I've got this it's hard to put that.
There we go.
Good.
Okay.
This guy has I don't think
Say again?
I'm not going to push him. I know he's an easy kill, but I don't think it's a good idea. I would say fall back. Because, so what's going to happen is all the
artillery
people here, if we yellow the 34, he has support.
Yep.
It's not worth it. So
let this T-34 take him.
Exactly.
Oop, already just took a piece of me.
And this guy's blocking.
All right, we got to go. The other side is falling apart.
Exactly. Okay, so where do you want to defend the base from? Because we have a bunch of options.
Well, they're on that ridge, so I'd say go up to this hill. We both have. You got binos, right?
Yeah.
I say we get up on this ridge line here and just see what we can do to support and flex if we have to flex. Maybe, am I wrong?
I think the situation's changed a lot, and I think we can just take this out. You see how there's no tanks here anymore? They're all dead.
Yeah. Okay.
When you were making the call, it was the right one, but the situation changed.
I was busy driving. This tank is super fast. Stupidly
Yeah.
fast.
And so from here, what might happen is they might bring the scores back, and I would expect that because these guys are probably going to die.
Roger.
Could you see that happening?
Yep.
Oh, I can't do it. I would say if we have shots from here, let's take them, and then let's take the south from there too. I'm looking at the 243.
Yep. Next guy's coming, Chaffee.
I'm just going to start. I don't really.
He's dead.
And so from here, we don't want them winning the game, but we should take the south and go up to K3.
Roger.
And so if you want to like control the south on this map, K3 is a really good spot. Oh, I'm going way too fast.
Yeah, I gotta catch up to you.
Sure. I'll just stop once I'm up there.
You see the guy on the, So what do you think of the Ram 2?
I don't think it's bad, but I would play basically every other vehicle.
Because there's a lot of guys, a lot of green and blue guys playing the Ram 2 right now, and it's surprisingly bouncy armor for what it is.
I think it's probably you play it for its gun more than its armor, in my opinion, because the gun is like solid with gold.
Yeah, it's just weird when you go up against it and you're thinking to yourself, oh, this is just a little small thing, and then you bounce, especially the tiers that it plays in.
Right.
And
it has preferential matchmaking.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of people that don't know how to play against it.
Right.
All right, whoops.
I think we just be aggressive here. Oh. M10. Nice.
Oh shit. Oh, I missed it. Fuck.
SU?
No, this. Oh shit. I'm not. He's gonna outplay me.
So in this, you got it. Nice. Good.
Oh, I didn't think I had that.
That's going to training wheel or practice.
Okay. This turret just turns so slow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for the fifth.
And it's 8 second people.
Oh, I turned my. That was just for fun.
Yeah. I'll show you. I want to practice circling you. I wanted you to practice being circled. Because we can do that.
Okay. Yeah. I'm okay in a lot of tanks, but with the turret on this thing, it turns so fucking slow. And and you know what I just got? I got a little nervous when he did that. I'm like, oh my god. But
oh yeah.
He doesn't have a 360. If he'd had a 360, he would have owned me.
Right. I mean, like we might as I guess like part of the pressure is that I'm there too watching.
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's like trying to do a drug test, you know, when you got to pee in a cup, somebody's watching.
Yeah.
Same kind of thing.
I'm gonna start this map.
We might lose this fucking game. All right, let's go. Yeah, I'm out.
Are we gonna lose?
They're not doing well. I probably shouldn't have killed myself.
I bet they'll be able to kill the 1 VK on 300. I hope they will.
All right, so there you have it. That is a couple of fights in Tier 3 light tanks with LemmingRush. This is Tanks with the Mammeries, and we are having our Part 6 Lessons with Lemming, where we learn how to get good, get schooled in World of Tanks from LemmingRush. We played 2 battles in Tier 3 light tanks, and then I gave a bonus episode of us platooning in T-67s. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really do appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want more, we're going to do another 6 episodes with LemmingRush starting in a couple of weeks. We're going to take a break for Thanksgiving, but then we'll be back and we'll run through the holidays and get 6 more lessons in with LemmingRush. So thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate everybody's support, and I will catch you on the next one. This is Tanks for the Mammeries playing World of Tanks. Have a great day, everybody.